Nice little champ. Beautiful little blue. There she is. We'll get the hook out and see what we can do. Thank you, Lord. We got another one. Say hello, 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 hello. Alright guys, we're cleaning a catfish. Go. See how thin? I left a little bit up here. That's just nerve reaction. They do that. Even once you put them out of their misery, they kick a little bit. It's just part of it. Okay. Now we've cleaned on them some. Let's clean it up a little bit for you. They are slimy little rascals. Alright. There's certain parts of the meat, like this little yellow, you can see the difference, white then the yellow. And you got a rib cage that goes right through here. You can feel the bones in it. Okay, and then there's that little line that goes through there. This right here, you want to cut that out. That's also rib stuff. Now the rest of it's pretty much just regular meat. The fat, that little fat discolor, that different color piece, you can almost see the line. You can see where it starts here and right through here. Then you can feel the little rib bones right in there. Okay, so what I do is I just take the whole fillet off. And I go down it. Now my knife's not exactly very sharp right now, so apologize. See, I messed that one up too. fact, my knife is extremely dull. There we go. That's a little bit better. See that little silver skin there. There we go. You got it that time. Throw that away. See on the back, see that little red and that little silver skin stuff right there. Carve that off. Now there's that fat little piece. Cut that off. There's no bones in there. There's a little bit of stuff right here. It's that little fat right there. We don't want that. There you go. Then what I do, it's kind of like a little bloodline, but it's not much of one. Go right down it. Okay. Then I'll come down it and cut it out. Like again, I apologize, my knife is not sharp at all. So you can clean that up a little bit more if you want to, you know, work on the silver skin. And on this one here, there's no good bones in there, but there's stuff right here. Feel the bones right there. There we go. No bones. Come through. Take that stuff off. There we go. Now that piece is pretty good. Cut out that little middle. What I'm doing is feeling for bones. Alright. And that little piece right there. Take that off. Now this part has got bone in it up in here. It's a rib cage. Probably could have saved a little bit, but it's fat. See how fatty it is? It's not good white meat. It's just kind of a not what you want as far as color. You can see how it's kind of yellow looking. I beat that poor thing to death. Bless his heart. Killed it. Alright. what you do with your catfish scraps is you put them in a bucket, and then when you're done doing your cleaning and everything, unless you put them in like a garden or something, or a compost heap or whatever, but we go back out to the lake and dump them out back in the water. There you go. That's how I do it. I'm not a professional, and kind of butchered that one up. Next time I'll sharpen the knife, but put the fish out. You'll still get some nerve reaction. Then you don't have to skin it. You do have to trim up the meat and get it cleaner. And this right here, I will soak in a little bit of salt water, not heavy salt water, but a little bit. And I'll soak it for like 3 or 4 hours. I'll pour it out, rinse it, fill it back up with water, add about a teaspoon of salt, soak it for another 2 or 3 hours or 4, and change it out. Maybe do it a third time, and by then you've got most of the blood and any kind of fishy taste will come out of it, and it'll help season the fish too, because it'll have a little salt water in it. And then basically you can food saver, or put it in a Ziploc bag and cover it with water and seal it and put it in the freezer, and make it into like a fish sickle, big old block of ice with fish in it. Been doing it that way for years. Either one works. That's pretty much it, guys. That's how you clean the fish. Now we're gonna get some more added to it, and we will cook a dish I think you guys are gonna like. Thank you for watching this part, and like I say, if you don't like seeing the fish and stuff getting killed and everything, I apologize, but if you eat fish, you got to clean it, and there's one way to do it, so it's part of it. Don't take more than you need. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye. All right, everybody, we are back. We have our catfish. This one fish we caught. One box rice-a-roni, long grain wild rice. Alright, so here's what I do. You got your recipes on the back for stovetop. I bake mine. And I bake mine to 425 degrees. So I set my oven at 425. I normally go 45 minutes to an hour. I check it at 45 to see where it's at. If it looks like it's still soupy and the rice isn't where it needs to be, leave it in for a little bit. But the fish is going to cook pretty quick. So it's pretty simple. Got some old Corningware. Who wants to date that? What year? What do you think? It's been around the block, y'all. It's been around the block. One thing I've always do, just to be on the safe side, I give it a little shot of Pam or cooking spray. Pour my rice in. As y'all can see here, it calls for butter. I don't put butter in it. It's adding a lot of stuff you don't really need. These little packets have been in my pantry for a little bit, so they've kind of clumped up, but that'll dissolve. It's no big deal. If it comes out like that, it's not bad. I do, however, add a little touch of olive oil, just a little bit. whip it good. And this is the 1 2/3 cup of water that the box recipe calls for. If you don't have you about 30 of these, get them. They're wonderful. We stir this up for a little bit, and that seasoning it'll evaporate, dissolve in there. You just got to work it a little bit. I know this is difficult stuff. It's hard. Alright. I ain't fighting with you no more. It looked pretty good to me. Alright. This is a secret, y'all. Seafood Magic. Chef Paul Prudhomme. Wonderful Cajun chef. He's passed on, and it's a tragedy because the flavors of his seasoning blends are incredibly wonderful. Wonderful stuff. No MSGs, no preservatives, gluten-free, salt, spices, paprika, garlic, onion. Not a lot of stuff in there, it seems like, but this is a powerhouse. This is a bad mamma jamma when you taste it. Awesome. Add a little bit in there like that. That's probably a tablespoon maybe. Now our little fishes. You're gonna get a little Cajun too. Little love, they say, in the Cajun world. Stir them little fishes up in that Cajun. It makes them happy. See how happy they are? See how beautiful? They love you. They say, eat me, delicious. So you stir in a little bit of your Cajun seasoning. That's got all your salt and stuff in there. Oh, our timer went off. Alright. It has come out of the oven after 45 minutes at 425 degrees. I'm so excited. There you go, guys. Try not to steam up the lens. If you could smell what I smell. You can see how it's still got some fluid left in it. Still got a little liquid. We're going to put it back in for about 15 more minutes. So go an hour and you should be fine. All right. Always fan the hot. If you've got smoke detectors in your kitchen, they will blow up on you when you open the oven sometimes, and it'll set them off. And I know y'all don't want to hear that. So, get some fan. Fan, 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 fan. Alright. Alright, that's been in there for about an hour. Looks good. Yep, see how that juice is gone now? Fish is tender. That's a good meal, y'all. Gotta give it a try sometime. Good and healthy. You don't have to eat it fried all the time. But 425 degrees, 1 hour, that was one box and one fish. And that's enough for a meal or two, and have a vegetable with it, green beans, whatever, you know, potato. If you want a baked potato, have a baked potato with it. You know, you got rice, but do what you want to do. It's your world. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy.